guys. So today we're looking at number 344, the Maureen, for your playing test. So this is just a lesson for the playing test or help you practice and what to do. So here's what you're going to be expected to play for your playing test and what it should sound like. I'm going to do it at the tempo that it's giving us, which is moderato. I'm going to play that about 100 beats per minute. It's a little bit slow for moderato, but it's like in between of that range for what moderato is. So this is the moderato tempo. The interesting thing about this one is that not only does it have a pickup note, but it has a bunch of slurs with eighth notes. One particularly that we want to look at is measure 3. There is a slur from F sharp to G, and then we have a détaché for the next two eighth notes with the violin violas, fourth finger A or just an open A, cellos down to a down bow F sharp. So it détaché for those last two eighth notes. And then we have a first and second ending, this time with the repeat going back to measure 1, not the pickup note, because the pickup note is already rewritten in at the end of measure 4. As you can see, that low A is there again, just like you would have it at the beginning. And then, of course, you follow it to the second ending like you normally would. All right, so here's what your recording should sound like, or similar to, for the Maureen 344. This is on the viola, but the violin is exactly the same. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here is the cello version now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what to expect to practice. Now, you don't have to play this at 100 beats per minute. However, it would be helpful to practice if you want to play this fast a little bit at a time. So here's what I mean. We're going to have the metronome on, and I'm going to use the cello because I already have it out right now. And we're going to practice just a little bit. I'm going to practice with y'all the first 3 notes of the Maureen at this tempo. So let's practice on what that feels like at this tempo playing those chord notes. We know that it's the first finger on the G string for that low A, open D, and the first finger E. So it's just 1, open 1. We start with an up bow, start from the tip of your bow first. So it'd be détaché 1, 2, 3. Ready? I'll give you 3. 1, 2, 3. Try it again. Start on low A, tip of your bow. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the next part is that first slur of the 2 eighth notes. It'll be on a down bow, G, 4 fingers to F sharp, 3 fingers on the cello, or 3 to 2 for violin viola. So we got to make sure that we can play. So practice that little part first, so we know how we can move this at an even eighth note tempo. And then once you get that down, add the first 3 notes into the first slur. So we start from the tip of our bow. 1, 2, 3. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next 2 we're going to add is the E to D. Now it's an up bow. So let's practice just the 4 eighth notes rather than doing it just for the 2 eighth notes that are at the end. So we're going to do G, F sharp, E, D. So down, G, F sharp, up, E, D at this tempo. Okay, once you get that down, then add the beginning again. Make sure, of course, if you can't play this that fast, slow it down a little bit and work your speed back up. So here it is, once you get it down, the first measure with the pickup on that low A. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. All right. Then just go on to the second measure. Don't worry about playing from the beginning. We know that it's F sharp, A, high D. So let's practice that real quick at this tempo. F sharp, A, high D. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, again, and play. Again, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now let's try adding the little slur at the end. It's an up bow, C sharp to high D. So do all of measure 2, and let's practice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Once you get that down, then we're going to go from the beginning into that section. But first, I want to practice those 4/8 notes of measure 1 going into measure 2. Let's practice that first. So I'm going to count off 1, 2, and then we'll start on that G, F sharp, E, D, and go into measure 2. Ready? It's going to be starting on the down bow. I'll give you 1, 2. Ready? 1, 2. Try it again. Get set. 1, 2. Oh, my bad. That's my bad. Ready? 1, 2. Again. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. And then you can go back from the beginning and do the first 2 measures with the pickup. So up bow, start from the tip, open A, or first finger A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's go now to the next measure, measure 3. Let's practice the first 3 notes. Just B, A, F sharp. Now let's practice the first 4 notes of measure 3. So it's B, A, F sharp, G, B, A, F sharp, G, and that it's a down bow slur. Kind of like a C sharp high D, but on the D string. So we have 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, and here's the hard part. We're going to add that open A string or 4th finger A for the violin viola. Here's that third measure, first 5 notes. So B, A, F sharp, G, A, and that A is going to be an up bow, it's going to be détaché, kind of like we normally been doing already. So here it is, 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, again, and 1, 2, again, and 1, 2, again, and. All right, and here's the other hard part. After that open A, you're going to play F sharp, or that 4th finger A violins especially, you're going to play that F sharp, okay? And it's going to be a down bow, not an up bow, so it's not a slur. Here's what measure 3 looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the down bow F sharp. 1, 2. Here it is again. Again. 2, 3, 4. Again. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, always do things slower if you can't get it down right away. Then practice going measure 3 to measure 4. Here it is, measure 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So keep practicing one section at a time and then build from there. Good luck on your playing test.